Namaste, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Kamenova Yoga. I'm Ali, and today we're doing another kettlebell workout. For today's workout, prepare a chair, ottoman, bench, etc., side of a couch, whatever you have, table with a pillow, and your kettlebells. Now, I'm going to try to link it, but there is an attachment, a kettlebell attachment to dumbbells. So if you have regular dumbbells, you can just put like a kettlebell attachment on it. So that way, if you have a variety of dumbbells, you don't have to get the same weight kettlebells. I have been really inspired with the kettlebells lately. It's resparked my love for kettlebells. It's making me feel strong, super energized during workouts, after workouts, and it's giving me a little bit of different results. Now, I've always had love for kettlebells anyways, but I ebb and flow through my different loves because that's kind of part of my philosophy. I don't want to soften it with words like kinda, but I also don't want to sound too stiff with the approach and the philosophy, so I want to lighten it up by using parasitic words. Anyways, I do, part of my philosophy is to ebb and flow through different styles and workouts, because that gives us a time to adapt, to build new qualities, new strengths, new range of motion, new flexibility, etc. Reapproach things with that new lens, ebb and flow through things. We can't do everything every day because it's too many styles that I love. So with that said, I've been doing a lot of kettlebells this month, and of course when I travel I won't do any kettlebells because I will not have a kettlebell, but maybe that's gonna be time to do bands. Usually when I travel I do bands, and that's a nice way to visit bands. That way we have the opportunity to work with different props and to develop different faculties. With kettlebells, the strength that we're building is really powerful because it's explosive. It works off of the hip hinging dynamic move, explosive move. It strengthens you without directly working on the particular muscle, but working as a whole. So it's really beautiful for whatever your goals are, whether you're just trying to strengthen because you're sedentary too much, or because you're working a lot, say in your yard, and you're just not developing. You want to develop the supporting muscles, or you want to equalize the body, balance the body out. So for today's workout, as I said, couch or chair, and the kettlebells you have, or you can always use a light dumbbell. Always start on the lighter side. Even an ankle weight can work, ankle strap can work for you to just practice the moves. And then when you feel ready, you can go a little heavier. I went from 15 to 20, and that for me right now is enough. Eventually I'll probably want to move a little heavier, but right now 20 is a challenge for me for certain things. I also do it briefly. I'm not over exercising or constantly exercising, so it's just a brief exercises that condition me. We're going to do a bunch of functional exercise, so let's begin and let's flow with love, strength, and ease. Starting with hopping and dropping onto your heels. Relax your jaw. All right, hopping in place. Mini squats, squat hops. side to side bends, side bends. Palms of the hands together. You can extend your index finger, reach over to one side and really feel that opposing side. So if you're reaching over to your left, the outside of the right foot is steadily making contact with the floor. You're giving your side this opportunity to elongate. Look up. Center, opposite side. One more. It just feels far too good. Change. Back to center. We're going to do prop free, standing on the right leg, touch the floor. So this is a deadlift type of squat, one-legged squat. You touch the floor and you do a twist. So left leg is behind, come up, and you twist to your left, towards your left leg. Let's go. 1, still a warm up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and change. 1, twist. 2, twist. 3, twist. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, onto the right leg again. Now you're gonna extend your leg in warrior 3 behind you, level the hips, spin that left hip down and come up and twist just a touch deeper with both arms, a little more fluid. 1, a little more balancing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. All right, opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, step in the middle of your mat and we're going to do side to side step outs in lunges. So 1, you can keep your side leg either in a stretch or in a bend. Either way, you're pushing to the side leg. So experiment. This is more flexibility. Still a warm up, dynamic warm up. All right. I think we're ready for our weights. So we're going to start with lunges, weighted lunges. I will start with my heavier weight actually. It's been good. This is my 20-pound kettlebell. It's been good for lunges. So as I have been saying in every kettlebell class, just start smaller and feel your way. You can always, and you should always return to those classes just as you have felt them. So we're going to take a wide lunge back, low lunge, without hitting your knee. You're gonna lower it as far as you can and come up. Knee lift optional, always good because it gives you an opportunity to awaken the core, the stabilizing muscles, etc. You know, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for the next 5, I'm gonna hop. You don't have to, you can continue with the exact same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite side. Start with your wide lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, next 5, however you want them to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. All right, the next one, I'll start with my lower weight just in case. Start with your lowest weight, maybe with your lower dumbbell. It's going to be a variation of Romanian deadlifts with that Bulgarian split lunge spin. It's promising to be amazing, you have to admit. All right, so we're going to place our left leg straight on our elevated surface, and we're going to keep the back straight as we lower the weight very close to your shin bone, to your leg, and up. Hinging motion. There is no part of your back that is curving, bending, etc. Everything comes from the hinging of the hips, and the back remains in neutral position. I used to say a little bit of curvature because a lot of people don't have a good neutral state. A lot of people have weakness of the lower back, just due to spending so many years in school, I think. But anyways, neutral is as best as you understand what neutral spine is. We're gonna do it 10 on each side. 3, 4, 5. However, I'm going to go to my heavier weight for the next 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite side. I will just do the heavier. I didn't quite feel the light one, so might as well just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Ballerina, Bulgarian ballerina squat. So you're going to put, basically take a plie, and as you take a plie, you're going to take your left leg onto an elevated surface. If you're using a low coffee table, just put a pillow for your knee so it's soft, or a rolled up blanket, or your cat bed. And you're going to place your weight onto the right leg, in this case, the one on the ground. Now, if you are centered, positioned forward, you're going to have your weight in front and lower and push through that right heel, such as this. It's pretty difficult. And if you want to do what I've been enjoying a little more, is look forward. This is your almost warrior 2 alignment, and you're going to do a very small move. It is powered mostly through the adductors, quads, hamstrings, lots of adductors. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very small. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Opposite side. Now, the beauty of kettlebells also is that they will, for the most part, they won't make you too bulky, even though they'll increase your strength, because as fun as it is to see how bulky you can get, a lot of women and men are not looking for that. It's far more functional to have lean muscle as far as getting work done in your yard or in your job. Unless you're training for competition or looks, it's really always best to focus on the lean strength. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh, brutal. All right, time for Bulgarian split squats. If you need to take a break, pause the video. I'll just go straight to it, because why not? I keep measuring and I keep not following that measurement. All right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 change. Your distance is between 3 and 4 feet, depending on where you're and how you position your foot. I would position my foot a little deeper in, but then I get bumped by the corner. So I'm just adjusting to where it feels comfortable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 4 more. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, this was just how I wanted it to be. Brutal. Let's do the original Bulgarian split squat, Smith, Romanian deadlift without the prop, just as a mobility drill. Reaching down, left leg up, just 5 of those, so that you can feel the mobility of the extended leg. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. A little bit of abs, just a touch, because I want to move into mobility after the abs. Let's start with scissors. We're gonna lay down, grab the weight over the head. So just hold it here for now without lifting it, and we're gonna scissor the legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 12. All right, nice. Oh. Now we're gonna lift the lower body. Lift your legs up and let's peel the tailbone off the floor just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend your elbows. Choose your weight. Right now I didn't even know I have the 20. 20 is good for me. I've been using it. Here we're gonna do alternating toe dips. So you're holding your weight, elbows bent, alternating toe dips, about 6 of those or so. It's quite strong. And lift the weight over your head. We're going to open the knees, lift the body, lower the weight. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. From here, we're gonna hold the weight straight up and bicycle the legs. I don't like the weight like that, but all right. Take a break carefully. So I'm doing a series of this particular types of exercises. I think I've shot about, it has to be at least 7 of this workout. So I think I'm gonna get it up to maybe 12 before moving to a different style. I am loving it. Whenever you have a kettlebell, just access to one, you're at home, you have to keep coming back to those ones because they're just packed with strength. All right, grab your weight, and here we're gonna do crunches. 1, so elbows bend, extend but not too far, just as far as your abs allow you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing. Kettlebell, amaze ball. It just dawned on us that the original kettlebells or dumbbells, you know, those were kettles. Anyways, so a little bit of mobility drills. Grab your kettlebell, hold it with both hands, and we're going to step into a wide squat. Lift your left heel, shift most of your weight onto the right, and here we're going to do 3 squats onto the right side. So the left side is there, but it's not very dominant. And shift. And shift. push through that right side, shift, and shift last round. And leave your weights onto the ground. We are going to go into down dog. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pull the belly in, relax the jaw, soften the gaze, spread the fingers open, plant the base of each finger into the ground. That really prevents you from misalignment in your practice, injuries, etc. So activating the hands, one of the most rare things in a yoga room. I honestly have to say this is extremely rare. I'm sure I do that mistake too. Although I drilled it into my system years ago when I was doing yoga far more often. Now it's far more interval yoga. But the arm position is so important for activating properly the shoulders, the back, the neck, the head, the entire back. Of course, wrists, elbows, the obvious. So you cannot overdo it. You don't want to roll on one side. It is damaging for the wrist. You want to strengthen and grow stronger wrists. Even if we're getting older, we can still strengthen the wrists. All right, from here, we're going to lower the knees, hover them over the ground. Come up and open the right. So you're going to do it in one move. Open the right leg, drop the heel behind. Opposite side, lower and lift. Just one move. Lower, one move. Lower, one move. Lower, open, lower, open, lower, open, lower, open. Down dog. Take the right leg up, open, drop it behind, wild thing, both arms down into tabletop. Here we're gonna hop 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse and opposite side. Woof. Open, wild thing. Tabletop, hop, and reverse. Let's hop the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Kick your left foot through. Little pause, drop, roll, back to the same position. Plank, opposite side. So from down dog or from plank, however you want to. Jump your left foot through, pause, roll, and reverse. Roll, reverse. And roll. And here you're going to bring your legs in front of you, both knees bent, right leg in front, left to the side. roll and reverse the leg. So you're gonna roll the knees to the other side, you're gonna face backwards or the other direction. Roll, 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 roll. Hands in front of you. Let's see, I'm sitting on rocks. Hands in on the outside of, so if your legs are both to your right, you want to put your hands to your left on the side of your legs, and we're going to jump the legs from side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause here and hop. So for me, it's just a mobility drill. So I'm coming from somewhat of a lunge alignment. This is a slow motion lunge, hop, hop. I'm slowing it down. Hop, and we can move a little faster. All right. As a resting interval, we're gonna do a few rotations around the base of the spine in Sukhasana, easy pose. Open the shoulders. And bring yourself back to your breath. Plank. Push your heels away from you. Step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. Kick through. Step it back. Change. The arm lift is just for extra difficulty. A few more of this marches. And step your right foot through, lower here for a stretch. Right foot to the front, hands on the inside of the right foot. Draw gently your right knee in to the shoulder so you feel a stretch through the hamstrings. And change. From here, we're gonna take a very easy left-sided pigeon. So left knee bent in front, the easiest version for you. And change it. So you're gonna sweep your hands to the front, change it. This is all mobility that we can operate on the floor. A few more. If something challenges you, just work in steps towards it. Wind back the steps way backwards. All right, now just pigeon and hold it. Make sure to lengthen the spine, lower down. We have a helicopter passing. And let's twist, coming up and facing towards your knee, right? Or left if you're on the left side. Change sides, lengthen the spine. And lower down. I hear, that's my algorithm, I'm sure, but I hear so much kind of conflicting information. The way it is about diet is the same way about fitness. There's always the latest science, the latest new gadget, the latest best workout, and we keep trying to reinvent simplicity in the will. And then I hear some people that used to do a lot of excessive HIIT say really negative stuff about HIIT, and I would have told them years ago that you cannot do HIIT for hours and hours a day. That's just not what the purpose of HIIT is. HIIT is to replace hours of steady cardio. So if you're running 1 hour a day, you're not going to do HIIT 1 hour a day. HIIT would be 10 minutes, it would be 15 minutes on some days. So when I hear now people worry about jumping or HIIT, that is because they used to overdo it and they're still in that mentality. I think a nice combination of everything that keeps us fluid, active, explosive, dynamic, as much as possible for the age we're at, strong. It's always going to be the perfect balance. Without overdoing it, that's a very much key thing. I find that to be the balance in everything. It seems to be my path. I'm sure some people thrive in extremes because it just aligns for them better. It's a better energetics for their personality and type. But for me, when I try to overdo things, it always backfires. Just easy breezy for me always has had the best results. So I try to teach that only. Easy breezy but effective. All right, twist slightly towards your knee, and let's bring the left foot inside the right leg, forward fold. And change. And reverse plank. Half lotus, forward fold. Change. Down dog. Walk in place here, loosen up everything in a somatic way. One time I did a really good somatic loosening up. I really got into the feeling of it, and I hope it was captured, because it's very difficult to communicate somatic feeling. But in a pose such as this one, for example, there's different ones, but this one, where you are going to loosen yourself, unwind yourself up, you're going to loosen the tissue up, it's really powerful. You tune in and you just work your kinks out. You can do this for a good 5 or more minutes. Here we won't do it that much, but just if you have any kinks in your body or posture issues, a pose like this can unravel you so that you can rebuild yourself straight. All right, we're going to take the right leg up, left arm up, and open, left arm out, and the leg out. Right leg to the right, left arm to the left, and straight. And change. So here it's very important to spread your hand open. That's your foot. And bend your knee and open your leg out. Arm out. And down. Take your right leg up, left hand onto the tailbone. Either stay here or grab it. Grab your foot. Change. And release. We're done for today for your Shavasana. You can do regular Shavasana. You can do legs up a wall, block between your shoulder blades. None of those, just a basic one. Seated one. I'm gonna do the block just because it hasn't made an appearance in a while. So lay for a moment, even if it's just for 30 seconds, because it brings you back to the stillness of the moment. So to point 0, where you get to where we do get to recalibrate, reapproach our life. So take a step back, look at things, assess, recalibrate. I've been having a lot of recalibration moments lately. It feels sweet, it feels appropriate. Maybe Mercury retrograde, it's kind of revisiting, reaccounting how we do things, how we just taking accounting for our work, actions, thoughts, etc. But sometimes just stepping away, pausing, even in Shavasana, it allows us to take a step back and take a fresh new look at the same things we've been looking at. All right, so thanks for joining me, and I'll see you very soon. Remember to flow with love, strength, and ease. Namaste.